Hey folks, welcome back to the farm. I'm going to do a spring farm tour today, kind of give a little update on some stuff. Down here in our big apple orchard, and when I mean big, I mean by the size of trees. These are full-size trees, and they're actually not, they went past peak. It was so bad weather I couldn't get a good video or pictures of when it was in peak. But it's still really good. The Red Delicious over here has already gone past peak, way past peak. It's you don't have hardly any blooms left, so it's in the development stage, I guess. Now this one, this is a Macintosh, and it's still got quite a few blooms on it, and it looks good. And the other one behind it is another Red Delicious, and we'll move over and look at it. And but they are beautiful. They've been beautiful. We just had a lot of bad weather here last, when it was at their peak. It was windy and rainy and cold, and I never could get a good picture, but they're still beautiful if they're on the way down. Let's move over and get a picture of this other Red Delicious, and I'll show you the two little ones over here. So behind me is the other Red Delicious down here, and now it's just come on. I don't know why, but this one's always behind the other Red Delicious, which is fine. But it is really beautiful right now. You can see where I trimmed some of it or pruned some of it back in the winter underneath, but it still looks great. It's got some beautiful, beautiful flowers on over here. So if you, I have a point to make, so if you see how big these trees are, you see me, I'm 6 foot. These trees are what? 30 foot tall? So this is a full-size tree, and when we go up to the next apple orchard, that's a dwarf. Them are dwarf trees, and then the other one's a semi-dwarf. So I've got 3 different sizes. The dwarf is about 4 or 5 years old, so you can get a good feel of those. Now the other ones we just planted. So, but this one behind you is another Macintosh, and it's a full-size tree, and it's really doing good too. It's just got a few blooms on it. It's still budding out a little bit, so, but I didn't expect nothing out of this one. Now the wine sap over here, the stamen wine sap, I'm gonna move over there. We'll get a good picture of it. It's really budded out. So this is the stamen. I planted it last year, and it's really nice. Look at it. Now, this is a full size also. Look how beautiful those flowers are. Surprised there ain't some bees on there. Of course, it is getting late in the day. This is a dogwood tree, and this is the best it's ever looked. Now, this tree was here when we moved here, what, 28 years ago, 27 years ago? And I started to cut it down. My dad told me not to, so I left it. But you can see how pretty it is. This is the best it's ever looked. I did prune this up too in the winter, so I don't know if I had something to do with it or not. But I know we can't eat it, but you can look at it. Okay, this is our newest, I guess, blueberry patch. We put this in about 2 years ago, so these plants are 2 years old. And we're going to remulch this. We just ain't got to it today, but they're doing okay. I did fertilize them the other day, and I think this is maybe like our 4th or 5th video we ever made. So putting this patch in, but we're going to add some more fabric out and make this a little bit bigger, because the weeds tend to get over on it, or the grass, and makes it kind of hard to mow around and stuff. So we're going to redo this one, and just the mulch part, so everything else will stay the same. But they're doing good. They do have some blooms, so we'll get a little. Well, we got a little bit last year, and we'll get a little bit off this year. But our big thing is the next one up. So let's go look at it next. Is the big blueberry patch. So this is our main blueberry patch, and these blueberry bushes are 4 years old, and we remulched it today. We weeded it, cleaned the weeds out, and put down new mulch. This thing is full of bees and bumblebees. They ain't gonna get in there. So, and but they are loaded right now. But some of these are white, some of them are pink flowers. And I guess it's just the different varieties, and Some of these, I think, I can't remember all the different varieties here, but some of them are real big, some of them are normal size. And on the other side now are, I think they're a year less or 3-year-old. Then over there at the end, they're 2-year-old. And one of them just 1-year-old. I put two on the end out there. But these things are loaded with blooms. And so we're hoping for a bumper blueberry harvest this year. This is probably the best they've ever been. So, and I have fertilized these. I've get some special blueberry fertilize, and I think it seemed to help. I hit those down there too. So I need to hit them again. I should have done it before I put the mulch down, but that's okay. I'll put it on top and it'll rain and run it down. So, but they look absolutely gorgeous. This is the best we've ever had. So we'll get some shots of this, and we'll move on to the greenhouse. Never showed before. It's a little orchard kind of behind the greenhouse. I'm going to do it before we go into the greenhouse. But I have a Liberty in the back, a Honeycrisp, and a Wolf River, and I think these are all dwarfs. And you can see the size difference. So this one's what? 6, 8, 12 foot, where the other one was 30. And these are 4-year-old trees. Now, this one I've never got an apple off of because it's the wrong kind for our area. The Wolf River I'm not so sure about, but if you look at a maybe our homepage video, and that big red apple, that old big one's this big, it come from that tree right there. So that puts some big apples out. I've got a lot of apples, well not a lot, but several apples out of that one, and that one back there has produced quite a bit. So this is kind of a new area, and I've kind of cleaned it up. I had old beehive out here to try to catch a swarm in. I left it out here, so I saw all that mess is. So I've got 3 trees here, and I don't know, we're talking about maybe expanding a little bit out that way with some more trees. I don't know if they'll be apple, or might put a couple peach trees out here. We have 2 down behind the high tunnel. I'm not going to be able to go down there today, but I don't know. We might even put another high tunnel back here. What I was going to do is put an equipment shed back here behind this, but I think we're going to put it over here in front of the barn. So, but anyway, I'm getting long-winded. Let's go look at the plants in the greenhouse real quick. So we went to the school this morning and got some flowers from the AFFA, and filled these up with these window boxes, and they look really good. And don't ask me what kind they are, I can't remember. The ones on the end had a funny name. But anyway, don't matter. If you want to know, come to the live Monday night, and the camera person tell you what they're called. Oh, you don't remember what they're called either. So, but anyway, they're pretty. So I gave them a little fertilizer, and I hope they spread out a little better. So we'll come back and look at them later on in a couple months and see what they look like. Let's go see how our plants are doing. Okay, I'm going to show you the greenhouse, and it is full to the brim. So we got just about everything's coming up. Jalapenos. These are different kinds of peppers, gypsies, pimento, some kind of something. And this is some kind of Italian pepper. This is our main, these 2 right here are going to be our main greenhouse tomatoes. They're called a Grand Marshal, and they're getting some real leaves on them, so they'll be ready to go for long. But they're got one coming up too, right here. It's a little seed. These are going to be our main greenhouse, or our high tunnel tomatoes, or heat tolerance. Why I went with those. And here's some more I'm trying out. Now, Camaro was our main one last year, and I've got, these didn't do too good. I got one coming here, one here, and there's a seed poking through. Then I'm trying some Mountain Majesty, Jolene, and Amelia. These are all supposed to be good for my area, so, and these are getting some real leaves on them too, look. So here's some Celebrity Plus, Mortgage Lifters, and Cherokee Purple. I'm going to transplant these to 6-packs and sell them in the our farm store. I have some peppers here. These are called Jimmy Nordellos, and I don't know, I haven't grown them before. Now these Mortgage Lifters and this Cherokee Purple here, I grew these for our high tunnel. These are going to be in our high tunnel. We'll have one row of these right here. Beets, lettuce, and I forgot the water, you can see there. Cabbage is all going in the ground tomorrow. Let me swap over here. Bell peppers, cherry tomatoes, yellow cherry tomatoes, they're all looking good. Eggplants, they're looking nice. Here's some more Camaros and some more Celebrity Plus. These ones are for the high tunnel. Jersey Devils are for the, it's a paste tomato, and that's for the high tunnel. And some Black Beauties is a tomato, and I got those for free from Baker's Creek. Chateau peppers are coming in good. This is our big failure, petunias. Nothing, and they've been in here for a long time, so I'm getting ready to get rid of these. I don't know if the seed was old or I just don't know how to grow petunias, so I wouldn't think it'd been that complicated, but anyway. Red hot cherries are starting to pop up. Cubanelles, golden bell peppers, purple beauties, and then I just planted these. There's some smile. It's a little watermelon, banana peppers, and some more cantaloupe. And on the ground, I just planted these over here. That's mostly cantaloupe and some honeydew and some stuff I had left over I had to get in. So some peppers and some cherry tomatoes. Over here some bells, just green bells, is California Wonder. I think there's 288 each, and I'm going to transplant those to 6-packs and sell one of them, and one of them will keep. And there's some Sugar Baby watermelons. So that's the whole 9 yards. I think I've got everything planted or seeded that I wanted to seed, and I've got really good germination coming out. I'm real happy with everything but the petunias. I don't know, what do you do? But the seed was old, so it's probably, I don't even know how old it was. So I don't know what we're going to do. We were going to grow these, or while we was growing these, we bought some hanging baskets, and we're going to sell them at the market. So now I don't know what we're going to do about that. We've got a bunch of hanging baskets with nothing in them. But everything else I'm real happy with so far. I don't know. This has really turned out better than I thought it was. Thought it would. As far as keeping the heat in, it's great to work down here. I like to come down here in the evening and work. And now I've run out of seeds to start. I guess I can start cucumbers or something, so I might do that. Or if I don't start cucumbers, maybe I just don't like to start squash, so we'll just start it in the ground. It comes out just. I've tried starting squash and cucumbers and planting them direct seed, and I think it evens out for some reason. So I'm not really worried about those. I think this is pretty much everything. I'm gonna go through my seeds probably one day this week and make sure I've got everything I wanted started. So, but anyway, I'm real happy with this. I've got to get some electric over here, and I've got all the stuff. I've got the wire here, so I just got to hook it up and get that fan going, because it's going to get hot in here before long, and I got to have that done. And well, the next thing will be pumpkins, so we'll be starting pumpkins about end of May, 1st of June, or something like that. So that'll be the next thing. All this will be out. I'm ready. All right, one more stop, and we'll wrap it up. We're out here in a new orchard that we videotaped us planting these, and this Liberty it was busted with blooms here. They've kind of went back now. He's past his peak. The Arkansas Black's doing really good. It's the one right behind me, right back here. It's looking really good. Let's walk over and look at the pears. It's right here's another apple that's doing good. These two pears I was kind of worried about because they look like sticks when we put them in there, but they've leaved out. So this is one of the Asian pears. and then the other one's the next one beside it. We got 2 Asian pears. All my other apple trees look great. 2 cherry trees look good. Now let's go out there and look at the black cherry. We just found that today, so let's go out there and look at it real quick. So this is our Montmorency pie cherry, and yeah, we might get a few little cherries on this year. Cause right here, I don't know if you can see it or not. Right here's a couple little cherries here. I seen some somewhere else, maybe right here. So I did read where these will produce the first year, but I don't know how much. But our problem is the black cherry back here. It looks like it's dying. So this is gonna be maybe our first failure here. And you know, I checked it. I mean, this has just been in a day or two, and see the brown leaves. So I don't know if something's got it or if it's going dormant when it's not supposed to. I don't know. So that's going to be if it dies, it'll be our failure. And of course, we paid a premium for it. But you know, what do? You know, nothing venture, nothing gain. So we're going to look it up, and we just seen this today. So we was out here walking around and checking everything. So we're going to do some research. Hopefully we can save it. So I hope you enjoyed this little update. We've got broccoli planted, and potatoes are coming up. Putting carrots in the ground tomorrow, lettuce and all that's going in tomorrow, like I said. So we'll have some more stuff going on. It's starting to get really, really hectic around here. It's hard to even mow the yard, seems like. So anyway, I hope this was enjoyed this little update. Hit that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, support your local farmer. We'll see you down here in the farm in the next video.